What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here, man. Welcome to another episode of Big Baby Sports. Sorry about that technical difficulties, man. Lakers get the big time win versus the Sacramento Kings, 136 to 134. Man, that was a big time game. Like what I saw from Thomas Bryant, man, he gets a game ball tonight. What he able to do defensively, offensively, he set the tone defensively, man. He brought the energy, the hustle, the grit. Never give up attitude down the stretch in that fourth quarter, midway through the first, second quarter, third quarter. It was tied at halftime, 73-73, Laker Nation. And I knew this game was going to be a good one. Shout out to Thomas Bryant. He gets the game ball, like I said earlier. He did great things down there in the low block, putbacks, run the floor. Along with Thomas Bryant, Dennis Schroeder had, 27 points, 8 for 11 from the field. He did great things. He took over when he needed to. I like what I saw from him. I just like what I saw from this team tonight. I saw winning basketball. We were 5-game winning streak. Laker Nation feels good to start winning. We're getting the ball rolling. Now make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter, Big Baby Jonathan, on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram, Big Baby Jonathan _. But yeah, man, it was a good game tonight. I like what I saw from the Lakers tonight. I just really like how I saw this team fight hard each and every night, man. Um, Make sure you guys go to the link home. Shout out to Robert on Twitter. You know, but yeah, man, it was a good game. It was a good game from defensive standpoint, offensive standpoint. It was a good tough battle for us. Kings are coming in at 2017 at the time, but I knew it was going to be a tough battle because De'Aaron Fox had a good game too. De'Aaron Fox ended with like 34 points. Devontae Sabonis 25 and 12. Harrison Barnes 18, and Kenan Murray had 18 points. So just the Kings team is playing good. But it was a back and forth game for my Lakers, and I knew it was going to be back and forth. Just the way that Thomas Bryant came out, he only missed 2 shots tonight. And I knew it was going to be a big game for him too. Just the way he was grabbing offensive rebounds, putting it back up, and with the passion that he brought tonight, it rubbed off on the Lakers tonight. Our big four stepped up with Thomas Bryant with 29 points, 14 rebounds, shot 12 for 14 from the field. He deserves a game ball. He needs to start Anthony Davis's return. I don't care. Don't put him back on the bench. Start him. He deserves a starting role for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Start him the rest of the way, Lakers. For me, he's one of our biggest pickups. That's affecting the team in a good way. And I liked what I saw from him. Keep doing great, Thomas Bryant. I like what you did tonight. You got a couple great offensive rebounds and putbacks, and even if they weren't offensive rebounds, they were tip rebounds too that got us to possession. Somebody else grabbed the rebound because Tom Bryant was in there. There was a play where he was tipping it, and he slipped. Dennis Schroeder got the rebound and laid it up. Just those little things are not on the stat sheet. Just getting offensive rebounds and going over people. Like what I saw from him tonight too. I know LeBron's had a good game tonight too, but I feel like he impacted the game tremendously, where it helped out LeBron as well, and Dennis Schroeder and Russell Westbrook. Just in general, just tonight, defense, we gave 134 points. And we gave up a lot of. I know we won tonight, but there's a lot of other things we need to do better on. Play defense, and anytime we score, stop them from scoring the layup all the time and all that good stuff. And Russell Westbrook ended with 23 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. He's doing his thing, man. Our big four stepped up tonight, and we shot the ball really well tonight. I liked our offensive rotations, and I like what I saw. Just the little things too from LeBron. Assists, setting good screens. I liked what I saw, and I just liked the fight that I saw from this team tonight. I know it's late. I saw the game, had to go take care of some things. Sorry for coming in late, y'all. But I hope your Saturday's going well. Yeah, he's taking full advantage of Anthony Davis being absent. And it's working. He's been playing extremely hard, and he's one of the most skilled big men in the game. I think I'm crazy. Thomas Bryant is one of the most skilled big men in this game. Y'all think I'm crazy. because just the way he plays the game, he plays hard, he fights for the rebound, shoots that mid range. He's he's one of the best big men, like not like best big man in the league, but like most underrated because nobody really talks about him. Thomas Bryant is the most underrated basketball player in the league. He needs to be talked about, man. And Dennis Schroeder did his thing tonight. Attack the lane when you need to, set people up on open possessions, and just the team defensively. Because in that third quarter, it was a back and forth game, back and forth, just back and forth. LeBron make the layup, Kingston make a layup. LeBron hit a mid range, Kingston hit a mid range. It was just like a back and forth, and just come on, Lakers, let's go, let's get it stopped. And LeBron was taking over because there was a play where he wasn't getting any foul calls at all. And here's the thing. And I told when I was watching it on Lakers Chapo on Lakers Campo on Instagram, I was like, he's going to come back and dunk on somebody. He's going to get it going from there, and that's what happened. He took over in the game, and he's taking over all game, but it's just the way that he was taking over. Just layup, post up, mid range, little left-handed, little left-handed shots. Okay, LeBron, let's go, and then Dennis Schroeder was getting involved versus Westbrook. And it was a back and forth third quarter, fourth quarter, and then when the Lakers stepped up, Thomas Bryant got a couple good offensive rebounds, putbacks, blocking shots, running the floor, and I give the game ball to Thomas Bryant, man, with his effort and Anthony Davis's absence, man. He's been balling out, man. Gotta give him credit where credit is due, Laker Nation. And I like what I saw from him tonight. I just like the rotations that a lot of good pick and roll defense that he's been playing, and he's really really a solid big man, and that's something that we need, And shout out to Eric for bringing that up about that in the comments right there. They need a backup big man when Bryant takes the start. Yeah, that's probably Boogie Cousins. I would take Boogie. Shoot, get Dwight another opportunity. What up, Lakers all day? You want to come in here, Lakers all day? Anybody want to come on here and put you guys on? What's going on, Samurai? Yeah, we need Cousins. You already know. Yeah, I'm down for that. But what do you guys think about Thomas Bryant effort tonight? I feel like it's A plus. Along with LeBron, Dennis Schroeder, Russell Westbrook, but I feel like Thomas Bryant impacted the game from the defense standpoint. Just the energy that he brought. There'd be possessions where it looks like they're gonna get Kings are gonna get the ball, and then Thomas Bryant gets offensive rebound, puts it back up, or a mid range. So I really like that from him tonight. I just like the energy that he brings. He's his motor's like 1,000. Just every night, every possession. Hey, Lakers all day. You want to come in the stream real quick, man? But yeah, man, we're starting to see the implements of what Darvin Ham was preaching and starting to get the ball rolling. And I know we need a big man. And at this point, I'm not trading Russell Westbrook. I'm not trading him anymore. Let him ride out the contract. He's been balling out. He had a season high tonight, 15 assists. He was facilitating, hit threes. People were leaving him open. He's like, leave me open. But like, water. So I like what I saw from him. I just like what I saw from this team in general when it comes to executing down the stretch, And I know towards the end of the game, there's a call where Lakers got to stop. And then they turned the ball. Actually, yeah, they got the ball back. The Kings got the ball back, and then Dennis Schroeder stole the ball. And it was out of bounds. And then there's a play where Russell Westbrook got an and one dunk where, they leaked out. Russell Westbrook leaked out. Russell Westbrook dunk, and that should have been an and one. There's a couple calls that could have went 50-50, but it's part of the game, and it is what it is. We got Denver Nuggets. We got the Nuggets coming up on this one-game road trip, and then we're back at home for a couple games, and back on the road again. We could be at 500 in the coming weeks, man. And hey, what up, Eric? Empire Jeff, what's going on? Just excited about the Lakers win tonight. And appreciate you for the other couple streams ago for giving us a pep talk, and I appreciate it, big dog. Salute. But yeah, man, Lakers got a big time win versus the Kings, and really looking forward to the game against Denver because that's a tough test right there. Against Denver. If we play like if Thomas Bryant plays like he did tonight, and Russell Westbrook, and we'll find out about Anthony Davis in the coming days about him practicing. And to be honest, I feel like Anthony Davis's foot injury was just a very sore foot, but he'll be back, and just I think we are. I'm not too sure. I think that's a good question. I got to look. You know, I think that we'll be all right against Denver. And hey, Empire Jeff, you want to come on? I'll put the link in the description. You know, football real quick. It's looking like it's going to be either the It's going to be Jaguars Chargers or Jaguars Ravens. Because if the Bengals beat the Ravens tomorrow, we play Jacksonville in Jacksonville, and I want revenge on Jacksonville for what they did to us. So, but I think we are 2-0 against Denver, man. But LeBron's playing at a high level. Thomas Bryant's playing at a high level. If we make a trade I'm gonna be live for a little bit prior to the 25-minute mark. But just in general, man, just Lakers team's playing well. We're on a 5-game winning streak, man. I'm gonna keep it real. There was a tweet that LeBron posted, right? He said he doesn't want to ever miss the playoffs again in his career. 5-6-1 since that tweet. He tweeted out, took it down. Ever since that tweet, it's been locked in, and I'm glad that he's locked in so we can get the ball rolling, man. Because this Western Conference is up for grabs. Because Phoenix ain't doing too good. The Clippers ain't doing too good. With them in inconsistency of the two two superstars that lack consistency. Play one night, sit out. 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 They're called the LA loader management team, man. The Los Angeles Clippers are a loader management team, man. You can never count on them. What's going on? What's going on, Alexander? What's going on, man? Appreciate you, Empire Jeff. But yeah, man, just you can't count on the inconsistent Clippers, man. So let me see. Look, John, I don't want to hear no complaining from Ronnie saying he doesn't have the roster yet. There are more than 5 players shooting. I agree, but that's how he is. But kudos to LeBron, man. He's doing his thing in his 20th season, man. But like I said, they consistent Clippers, man. Each and every year, you can never count on them. And they got waxed by the Denver Nuggets the other night, and nobody really talked about them, like going crazy for getting blown out. But it is what it is. The ESPN likes to baby the little brother, so it's all good. It's all good. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Alexander. So, but yeah, man, you got the Warriors coming back healthy too. Memphis, you still got teams in there that Lakers could potentially play in the first round. Westbrook said he's gonna come off the bench and lead the way. Yeah, that's good. He's playing like the old Russell Westbrook. You already know the vibes. I'm just saying. I'm just going over the rundown of the West because a lot of people on ESPN are backtracking their stance on the Clippers now. They're like, oh, they were going to win the championship, but now since they're losing, starting to get blown out, they're scrambling, looking for things to say, making excuses. No. Have that same energy you did in the summer. All that noise you were talking since they've been struggling. No. I got lists of people that have been hiding now. You know what I mean? So it's all good. But you got the Clippers, you got the Grizzlies, you got Suns are struggling. This is the perfect opportunity for the Lakers to get in the 5, 6, 4, even the 3-2 range if we start to get healthy at the right time and get the ball rolling. The Lakers can be really good. Again. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm gonna have that hot pocket maybe.
Okay, I'll be in there in a minute.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Once they start to get healthy, I like our chances. You know, I really like our chances. We'll see what happens with the deadline. I'm all for it if we make a trade. If not, because I know Eric Pinkins from Bleacher Report saying that we're still interested in Buddy Hill. Um, they want a first round pick, but that's the thing. Oh, Empire Jeff, what's going on? Empire Jeff, what's going on?
What's going on, my guy?
Not much, man. That was a good win tonight for us.
That was a great win.
Yeah.
Good little winning streak here. 3 on the road, 5 overall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're doing things good when you got the dudes who hate us all year now
Mm-hmm.
tweeting positive signs about us because now they want the clicks the other way.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but it's all good. But to me, my personal opinion, people in the comments, I feel like Thomas Bryant gets the game ball. The way he impacted the game from an offense standpoint, and even he brought the energy. He just brought that energy that haven't seen in a while in a big man since '80. He was kind of having like the impact like Dwight was when he was on the team.
yeah,
What you think?
no, he
What you
was.
think?
It's stepping the range out a little bit, like fresher legs, obviously. So
Hmm. Yeah, most definitely.
went to White in 2020 when he would come in the game. He changed up everything. So it's like,
Yeah,
so yeah, I agree.
yeah, and 5 game winning streak, man. So um, I have a feeling AD is going to go back to the power forward position because here's the thing: AD needs to go back to that power forward position when he comes back because if he plays center, he's going to probably get roughed up. And I feel like the acquisition of DeMarcus Cousins, if we get, I feel like we are going to get him. I know he played with Denver last year. He still balled out when he was playing with Denver. He got like 18 points off the bench with like that. You
Yep.
know, so if we implement him off the bench with Westbrook, that's a cool little, and that brings toughness too. The March Cousins bring toughness to the bench, Russell Westbrook toughness, so it's going to rub off on the team. So I'm really starting to see the implements of Darvin Ham.
Yeah, it's true, and he's played for Darvin Ham already too. He's played with AD, so he's and Russ. That's only going to help his assists go up, even more. So it's another guy who can catch, and score. His defense, a little suspect, but he makes up for that, and Boogie can really pass the ball. I don't think people give him enough credit for that part of his game.
Yeah, it's a part of his game, and I know he can step out, shoot the 3 too, and he's gonna bring the toughness and grit, and he's gonna get in people's faces when he needs to because he's competitive. And along with Patrick Beverly, so the Lakers are starting to find their rhythm, and that's all you need, man.
Yeah, and they can really walk into trade season with no desperation. So teams can't hold a gun against them. If anything, they've actually got some value now, which is weird, right? No one thought that a couple months ago. But
No, it's just crazy, man. Crazy how winning, and proving everybody wrong solves everything so far. You know,
yeah, speaking of proving everybody wrong, look what Dennis Schroeder did today. Look what Thomas Bryant did today. Look what Russell Westbrook did today. Even Patrick Beverly had a decent game.
yeah,
That's Rob Palinka's fingerprints everywhere. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So they've always taken the long game. They said they weren't even going to think about a trade till after around Christmas. So we're there now, and they're playing better. So now I think the strategy is I don't know how it's going to end. I still think there's a move they probably should make, but they don't have to get crazy.
true. Yeah, and I guess tonight, I guess De'Aaron Fox tweeted out and then deleted it, like always, like players always tweet and delete.
Yeah, but
Thought
it's
we were supposed to. I guess he posted. Thought we were supposed to let the players decide the game.
that's what he said.
Yeah, he tweeted it and then deleted it.
Didn't he have like 15 free throws or something?
Yeah,
Didn't the Kings have like double the Lakers free throws?
yeah. So it's like
I like Fox. I really do. That kid's nice, but I see
it's a
why he
heated.
deleted the tweet. It was stupid.
Yeah, it's heated the moment talk, but Dennis
Yeah.
Shooter, Darian Fox fouled Dennis Shooter on that drive. So
Uh,
it's like
yeah. Well, the Westbrook one where he got the
yeah,
dunk,
yeah,
and they didn't call that was an and one.
yeah. It
So
was.
Stu Lance never complains, right? We watch enough games. We know that guy's not a homer. He just talks basketball. Um, and he even complained about it. So when he complains, you gotta kind of pay attention and listen to it
Shouldn't
because he's
did they review it? Because I thought they just
no. No, they just said no. It's. I don't think you can review that. Um, that one, but he did gather. Like I hate the continuation rule this year. It's so
Me
stupid.
too. Me too.
They've changed everything to increase scoring,
Hmm.
but then they lessen continuation. It doesn't make sense. That was a clear continuation. He never put the ball on the ground after the foul. He gathered and he went right up and dunked it. That was the definition of continuation. Didn't burn us, but it could have.
Yeah, and then we took over when we need to, but I just feel like just there were certain situations where the Lakers just executed well and what really turned the game for us, man. When we got like possession after possession, I just feel like the Thomas Bryant's, Dennis Schroeder, LeBron, just the team effort at the very end, and I feel like
Yeah.
he deserves to get re-signed by the Lakers, man. Like
Yeah.
re-signed him,
I think
not
they
a
would
big
love to.
contract,
I don't know.
not a big
Yeah.
contract, not a big contract, but just a decent amount. We get his money,
Yeah.
man.
That's the thing. Everyone's running around like, give this guy 15, 18 million. Give Austin Barnes 18 million. You're going to try to pay these guys all this big money and have the same team. You know what I mean? So you got to
Yeah,
be careful with that. But no, I mean, I think he'll get, if he keeps this up, obviously, like, he's got to, but the NBA season will humble you. If it's a long season.
yeah,
Got to stay consistent, man. And if he
yeah.
does, and he's playing with Braun and Russ, the guys who can pass the ball, and alongside AD, like I don't see why maybe he's not getting 29, but that guy can average 15 and 10,
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
that'll get you paid in this league.
Yeah, and you just LeBron took over, and just the defense down the stretch. We did some things down the stretch I liked, and we won. A win's a win, and 134, 130 some points. I'm not surprised because it was 73 at half. You know,
Yeah,
just like come on, man. But we got the win. We got Tommy stops. Got good offensive rebounds from Thomas Bryant, Westbrook. We just did our thing tonight, and I like where we're going. And I was at work. Actually, I was at work and I was watching the game. And once we won, was screaming.
yeah, it was a fun game, right? It
Yeah,
was like we had fun games early in the season and we would lose them. Or
yeah,
we'd have fun games and we'd win one, but it'd be like our first win in like 6 games. So you couldn't really. This was like a fun game, a great win on a back to back on the road, and our fifth win in a row. So this one just was like, okay, we got something now.
yeah. Most definitely. And our tough test is going to be against Denver because Denver's like I think number one in the West, I believe.
I think they're number one right now. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
they've
think
been playing.
Memphis is number two. I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're number one.
yeah, and just the way that Denver's playing, and if we come in there and beat Denver, man, look out. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, look all the way out. We're a game and a half back of sixth right now,
yeah,
and I think we're like four out of like the fourth seed.
yeah,
We can get to the fourth. I think the fourth is very attainable. Above that will be tough, but anything's possible. The last 10 games, no one in the West is really doing much other than Dallas. So it's they're hitting a stride at a good time when a lot of other teams aren't.
yeah. Because Phoenix is struggling with Devin Booker, Chris Paul being injured, in and out of the lineup. Clippers are doing their load management team thing, in and out of the lineup. So this is perfect time for
They're-
Lakers to get the ball rolling and get up in the standings, man.
yeah. So what so I think there's a couple trades they might look at that
Hmm.
they could do that would help them. I think there's a legit chance they can get Kuzma back because that one isn't going to break the bank to get him.
Hmm.
Um, and then that Detroit deal, like I think it's going to come down to one of those two,
Uh-huh.
and I think it comes down to whether they think like they don't have to trade Russ anymore. But that's a lot of money tied into one player. So if they think they want to split that up, then that Utah deal's right there still too. So I'm
Yeah.
just interested to see which way they're thinking and looking.
Yeah, most definitely. But for a player like Kuzma, do we have to give up a Westbrook?
No. So Kuzma makes the same exact money as Beverly. So to sweeten the
Mhm.
pot, you probably have to throw in a pick. But if Kuzma's basically told Washington that he's not staying,
Yeah,
essentially,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So if you're not going to move him, I think Kuzma's worth the first round pick. So if you're gonna move, if you're gonna keep Kuzma, if you're Washington, then you're basically you gave up, like you're basically losing him. Like
yeah,
you're not getting anything in return. So if you can get, and the Lakers and Washington have a great relationship. So that's probably already like there. If it just depends if they want to do it. Um,
hmm
so that because Beverly and him make the same amount of money. If you want to, or if you want to get technical, you could move Lonnie Walker and Kendrick Nunn. But
hmm
that's two pieces for one. And I would probably like to keep Lonnie if we could, but we need a wing, and Kuz would be perfect on this team.
Man, Kuzma on this team would be good. But do you think Washington would be like, give me Austin Reeves or something like that, or no?
No, because I think the price for Kuzma is a pick, and then you just have to make the salaries work. So Beverly makes the salary work, or a combination of Lonnie. You got to get within 20 to 25%. So Lonnie Walker and Kendrick Nunn, the salary would work, or Patrick Beverly, the salary would work. And the pick is actually the cost to get Kuzma. The players are just to match the salary to make the mathematics work.
Yeah, for a player like Kuzma, man, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think I would too, because he's so versatile. He would add so much to what they need.
And he knows what it takes to win in LA. Like he won a championship, and that would be good. But we'll see, man. I have a feeling Lakers are gonna. They've probably been talking on the low, wink, wink, like talking what we don't know about. Like I feel like the Lakers, a lot of trade rumors that you hear is probably from other teams trying to get leverage.
They're all from other teams. It's after it happened. Yeah.
Yep, and I feel like Lakers are not saying anything. Like they're probably on the phone talking to teams, and then if Wojnarowski asks, they probably don't pick up the phone. Or Shams Charania, Chris Haynes, they almost return their call. I think they're keeping everything in house.
Yeah, the Lakers have the media has no Laker sources, none. Like the no leaks come out of the Lakers ever, and not since Magic left. Like no leaks come out of the Lakers whatsoever. That's why everything they move is like, oh, that came out of nowhere. It's usually other team's side that the talks are already done, and then we talked to so and so, and it comes out. But
who do you think is in charge? Do you think it was Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, or just the whole organization behind the scenes say no, we're not going to link anything up?
I think to be honest, I think it's Pelinka, because I really don't think he even takes anything to anyone else unless it's like, okay, this is on the table, we could do this. But just general day-to-day conversations or talking. So like, for instance, a lot of people don't put a lot of these things together. Like do you know who runs Detroit?
No, I don't.
So this is like, so Arm Tellem runs Detroit. And do you know who Arm Tellem is?
No, what does he do?
So Arm Tellem was Kobe's first agent. Rob Pelinka worked for him. Okay. You get what I mean? So he could talk to him every day. You know what I mean? And nothing would come out. You feel me? So it's like that. So, and that kid and the other dude that works in Washington, he's real cool with too. So like that's why like the deals that he's made with like Washington and stuff like that, it's because those are all the relationships he has. So he deals. If you look at who Rob mostly deals with, it's kind of the same. When they were looking to get Kawhi, they needed to dump Wagner and Bryant and get right to close to max money for Kawhi. It was Washington. Washington helped them. Yeah. They didn't have to. They did it because they got a relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That Kuzma deal is probably right there. It's just a matter of if they want to do it. And Arm Tellem, like I said, is his old boss. They probably talked numerous times, and nothing's going to leak there.
That's the thing about Washington and Kuzma as well, the Lakers and Kuzma. Do you think the Lakers, if they trade him, I know Kuzma probably wants his money. Are the Lakers willing to give him like a good big contract if Kyrie's going to be free agent and all that? And that's the thing.
Well, you got to look at it like this. The Lakers don't. Everyone's saying the Lakers have 2 more picks left in this decade. That's untrue. They have 2 more picks they can trade in this decade until June. Then that pick becomes tradable. You get what I mean? So they actually have 3. So that pick that you're trading for Kuzma, you get that back in June. You get what I mean? So you still have 2 more picks to move. So Kuzma's thing is Kuzma's saying he wants between 18 to 20 million. That's what he wants. That means that's what he's going to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, secondly, if he's back in LA, tons of money to make off the court here that could supplement some of it. Mm-hmm. And if he really wants to be here and you're trying to make it work, maybe he gave the team a pretty team-friendly deal last time on the deal that he's on now. It worked out for both of them, allowed him to become a free agent sooner, which is this summer. He got his money early. So like there's relationships there as well. Like the Lakers weren't like, bye Kuzma, we hate you. They just felt they needed to shake some stuff up, and they've almost regretted it obviously ever since. But Kuzma fits here. I'm assuming he probably would want to live in LA.
Yep.
And the money he'd make off the court here could make, 5 to 10 million a year off the court here that could supplement some of that. So if they can get him to take like 15, then yeah, You would. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what the Lakers going to do with the deadline. Kuzma. We're happy to have you. You brought us the ring and it worked well with us. You know, AD,
Yeah.
LeBron, the team, and yeah, man, Empire Jeff, man, thank you for coming on here. Always, man, and it's big time NFL games tomorrow, man. My Chargers are probably going to play the Jacksonville Jaguars in the first round, man.
That'd be a
So,
crazy one, right?
Yeah, and then who are your Giants playing? Do you know yet?
I don't know who we're playing yet. I know we play Philly tomorrow, and I don't even know how serious that game's going to be. So we'll see if it's like blowout early. You know, I think that the Philly has to win. Giants have nothing to play for, really. So
Automatically they're making the playoffs regardless. They're staying in.
they're in. Yeah, they're in. They go when they got that win last week. They're in. So
Okay.
the Philly has to win to win the division, I think, or Cowboys have to lose. But if Philly wins, it's done.
Because if Baltimore, actually Bengals beat Baltimore, we're locked. So we have the 5th seed right now. If Baltimore wins, we go to the 6th seed and play Cincinnati. But if the Bengals beat Ravens, we get the 5th seed and lock up Jacksonville, and we're resting our starters. So basically, tomorrow if Ravens lose, we're resting our starters, and I hope that happens.
Yeah, I hope it happens for you guys too, because that way, I don't want to see any teams get hurt on the last week of the season.
Yeah, because the Chargers because we got blown out by Jacksonville, 38-10. We weren't healthy at the time.
Yeah.
We had no Joey Bosa. O-line was not good. We're injured, but now we're fully healthy, playing really good at the right time. And I told my friends this: I want Jacksonville. I want to get revenge. This is a revenge year for the Chargers that beat us. Teams that beat us in the regular season, we don't get revenge on them. So
we'll go get them, man.
All right, man.
All right. Well, good luck tomorrow. I'm sure we'll be talking.
All right.
All right.
All right, Laker Nation. Peace.